Hey guys, Flash here with information and feedback on the Modern Warfare 3 weapon hotfix on August 2nd, 2012. So basically they bumped up certain guns, and because it's a hotfix, it's not an actual update and such, but here's just basically how the weapons play out and stuff, and you know, what makes them worth using or not worth using and things like that. And after this one, it's going to be the assault rifles, and there were 3 assault rifles that got boosted up. And those were the FAD, the AK-47, and the M16. Now I'll get into what they boosted up and what they did better about the gun later, but for right now I just want to say that I'm only doing the AK-47 and the FAD for this video because they are automatic and the M16 is 3-burst. So I'll be comparing the 3-burst M16 to the Type 95 in another video, and so you should look out for that. But for right now, I'm going to be comparing the AK-47 and the FAD to the ACR because it is the most used gun in the assault rifle category, and it's very mainstream. Most people use it, and it's also probably the most powerful. And because the ACR is so balanced and accurate, you really don't need kick on it. So you can actually use other things like well, in this gameplay, I'm using impact. I like to use impact because it makes it a lot easier for people that are camping behind objects or just head glitching and things like that. You don't have to worry too much about getting the headshot. You can actually just shoot through the object, or if they're behind the wall, you could just shoot through there. But here we move on to the AK-47, and the AK-47, same thing. I'm using impact because, as you're seeing here, the ACR is the AK is pretty accurate. You really do not need kick for it, and with impact, it is just a monster. You can do so much damage with the AK-47, and I suggest that everyone use it. It is a great weapon. Here I just run in the dome and clear everything out. With the AK-47, you can really get 3-shot kills most times, and it's just a very powerful all-around weapon. It's accurate and everything, but I would suggest using it medium or short range because it doesn't have as much accuracy as the ACR, and I would say it's because of the iron sights. It kind of makes it hard for you to see the target. But here's another example of that perfect accuracy. It is a very accurate gun, and in short to medium range situations, it becomes such an incredible weapon, and it is definitely something worth using. If you plan on venturing outside of the mainstream ACR, the AK-47 is your best bet for assault rifles. I personally like it a bit more than the ACR. Even before the update, I started using it, and it is a very good weapon. And now with what they did was they reduced the recoil even further, so this gun is just a complete beast. If you use it, you will not be let down. Anyone that I've suggested the AK-47 to already is pretty happy with the gun, and I haven't gotten any negative feedback with the AK-47 yet, other than things like the iron sights. But you could just throw a red dot on there if it really bothers you that much. Yeah, but definitely use the AK-47. It is incredible. And next we'll just go ahead and be moving on to the FAD. And the FAD is, in my opinion, it's a great gun, definitely, no doubt. It's a pretty good gun, but it's too much like the ACR. It basically has the same accuracy, damage, range. It's basically the same as the ACR. What the update did, or the hotfix for the FAD, it increased the range and increased the damage, and that was great, because that was one thing I was having a problem with the FAD before the update. Here you see I have it gold because I was already using it just for fun, because I don't like using the ACR so much because everyone uses it and I don't have much fun with it anymore. But yeah, that was a major problem with the FAD. In long-range circumstances, if you didn't, when you shot at an enemy, the range on the gun wasn't so powerful, and it got a lot of hit markers before you could finally kill the person, and even up close you got a lot of hit markers. So that increased damage and the increased range definitely boosted up this gun a lot. But what they did really was make it almost the equivalent of the ACR, but with 40 bullets and a longer reload. And the longer reload is pretty inconvenient for the game. I really don't like using the FAD as much as the ACR just because of that. If you really want the more ammo, which is basically all the FAD has to offer, that and a different iron sight. If you really just want the more ammo, you might as well use ACR, extended mags, and suppressor, or something of that nature, because then you'll have an even extra 5 bullets. But with the problem with the FAD is that it's a great gun, very accurate, but it is different in the ACR in that you have to use kick on it. If you don't have kick on the FAD, I find that the recoil is a little bit less manageable, and I don't like it as the gun as much. Yeah, so then kick is basically a wasted proficiency, because if you can use a gun without kick, you are open to other attack proficiencies, as I said earlier, like the impact or even attachments. So yeah, the FAD is a great gun, but it's basically the same as the ACR. I wouldn't recommend using it, but if you just want a change of pace, definitely use the FAD. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, want to let me know why you agreed or disagreed with me throughout the course of the video, or you just want to troll me, don't be afraid to leave a post in the comments below. And remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.